I like products. We're not dealing with food. I don't have to eat anything. This is exciting.
It's very easy, this would be an easy, quick one. Yeah, it was more expensive. But. Today, we're gonna show you 10 awesome gifts for dad, under $50, all on Amazon, so it's convenient, easy, and relatively cheap, I'd say. Under 50 is pretty
budget
good.
friendly.
Yeah, under 50, right? Dad's worth $50 at least, I think.
Yeah. That's like practical gifts, right?
I'm a dad, I love practical gifts, so.
Function over form most of the time.
I think so. Anything that I look at and I go like, neat. That's the kind of gift I like. Yeah.
Should we save the best for laughs, or is there a random order to
I've put them in an order that I think is good for maximum drama and suspense.
Maximum drama and suspense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here,
right.
Let's start with number 1.
This seems impressive. Every dad would love this.
Hey, under $50,
okay.
under $50.
I actually like just like the little Altoid case it comes in.
Yeah.
Now, this is neat. It's a little like carabiner. It feels super high quality. Like every dad has a million keys. I've seen your keys. You're a dad. You've got 109 keys. This is a little excessive.
And it's got more like multi-tool stuff on it.
Do you know what the 10 functions of this thing is?
I believe it's a 12-in-1.
12-in-1.
Yes.
Functions.
12-in-1, and I think this was like around $10. So super cheap, super easy to get for dad, and it's one of those just like fun little like novelty items, but he can have all the time with him, just wherever he goes.
I think dads would enjoy like figuring out how to use all 12 functions. Like
every dad is like a MacGyver inside, I think. Like, how do I figure this out? How do I make this work? For my kids and around the house, I'm always looking for like the fastest, most convenient way to do anything. Not the right way necessarily. It's just like whatever gets the job done, that's what I'm gonna do. So I thought this was super cool.
That is neat. Oh, yes.
Do you know what this is?
I do. I just went camping. Oh, this is the boring part.
This is a travel hammock that you could set up in your backyard.
I know, but look how compact it gets. It's like just this one little pouch.
I think this was around $20 to $30. There's some different ones you can buy online, but they're around that price point, 20 to 30 bucks. So under $50, and I think it's just a nice way to like kick back, relax. Let dad take it easy, you know?
Well, this is a perfect gift for dad, because dad wants to nap, dad wants to take it easy. So like, hey dad, here's a hammock. Take it to the park, take it camping, take it fishing, take it wherever dad likes to go. You could set it up anywhere.
If I got this for Father's Day, I would be super happy.
Oh, well, we have one right here.
I love it. Is this for me?
Well, you can choose one of the 10.
Oh.
Maybe we'll do that at the end. Out of the 10, which one would you want?
All right.
We'll save that for the end.
This is awesome. We can't set it up now, but we're gonna set it up somewhere around the office.
Speak for yourself. I'm
set it up somewhere.
Setting this up right now for myself. Find 2 corners.
Here, take the instructions.
This thing's super comfortable. This is a good like thumbnail. I like
this out.
I know what this is. So they're LED, right? So really power efficient, really bright, which is really nice. And then they have a secret feature. They have like a little lamp thing. Oh, here we go. And that's really, really bright. Oh, so cool.
And on the other end, we've got a magnet. So you can kind of hang it, put it anywhere that's metal, like your car and your garage, someplace to just kind of stick it. This is nice. Just extra little kind of like soft light overhead while you're working.
Oh, yeah, and it has a red like warning like safety light.
Safety light, yeah, for some kind of like alert for like roadside safety. It takes 3 AAA batteries, which it came with, and it was only like 10 bucks. So
this is a winner here. I want one of these, and I'm not even a dad, so this is just a good all-around buy for anybody. Oh.
This is one of my favorites.
Is this a Bluetooth speaker?
It's not a Bluetooth speaker. This keeps your beverages hot.
Oh.
So you plug it in, and this element right here gets nice and hot to keep your coffee hot, to keep your tea hot. What else you want to keep hot?
Coffee, tea, my hot toddies. I like to keep my hot toddies warm in the winter.
In the office, you're drinking hot toddies?
Right. And this is an NX. They have like the expensive like $200 like plug in your cup and keep it warm. This is a good like on the desk inexpensive version.
Yeah, so this one is kind of cheating a little bit because it's $55. It's not quite under 50, but it's close enough, and it was cool enough that we figured it should be included because it keeps it hot. But not only does it keep it hot, It also keeps it cold. Instead of heating, you can also cool. And fits right there. Keeps it nice
just
and cold.
this thing gets, it gets cold?
Yep.
My dad would want this like right next to his chair in the living room. My mom would hate it. My mom would be like, "Get that ugly thing off my table."
I like that it's not like the cup isn't what's special. It's just the station, so you can put really whatever fits on there.
You could just put like your regular ceramic cup, but
Yeah.
it's nice that it comes with a cup designed to like be assisted by the heating element.
Stay chilly. Makes a little bit of noise.
It's cold.
Yeah, it's very cold.
Ho ho ho! What sorcery is happening inside of here?
So
Splurge on the extra $5 for Dad. He's
Yeah.
worth it. He'll love this.
this is a little bit more of an obvious gift for Dad, but I think it's worth including just because every dad can use a good pair of wireless earbuds.
My dad likes the knockoff bargain versions of everything. And I'm like, oh, I want the Beats, I want the name brand stuff. And my dad's like, I got these $3 headphones. And I'm like, why did you get $3 headphones? These are good quality ones.
Yeah, these are around $40, but there's a bunch of different wireless earbuds from $20 to $40.
I think dads like this because dads do so much handy stuff. They work so much like around the house. It's nice to have your headphones, take phone calls, listen to music, do whatever you need to do.
The reason I kind of like these as opposed to something that's really, really expensive is that they are kind of easy to lose.
And you have 2 young boys, so I'm sure like these are the kind of thing that like they would take or find or misplace.
Yeah, and for new dads out there, when you're like feeding with a bottle or anything and you just want to have something to listen to, a podcast or music, little babies, they want to grab the cords, and that's honestly the reason I went wireless in the first place was I had that earbud with the cord, and then my kids would constantly be grabbing at it. Now it's easy to just put it in and no one's gonna mess with it.
That's why it's perfect for your dad. Functional, solves problems. I like how you keep putting things on the table and I'm like, this is not impressive. But I'm like the big box person, you know, during Christmas, you're like, oh, this came in a big box, it's a good gift.
I think dads like to save space and do things like kind of slim down, low profile, keep it easy, keep it clean, so it doesn't intrude on their lives, you know?
And that is so true. What I've done so many times with my dad is when his wallet's sitting there, like me and my sister will sit down with him and we'll be like, can you go through this? Do you need everything in this wallet? Mm-hmm. Because the dad wallets are this big. But this forces dad to only carry what you need.
This is from personal experience as a
This
dad
is
who
the
had
one
a
you
dad
have.
wallet. Yeah, who had a dad wallet. I went with one of these and I am very glad I did. It's super easy to just keep everything low profile, slim down, and that way you're not sitting lopsided on a huge dad
causing
wallet.
back problems and
This is literally the same wallet, probably a year or 2 later. Classy, elegant, and I think this was like $15.
yes, perfect. Another little gift.
Little tiny gift. This is like a stocking stuffer, but for Father's Day.
Okay. Oh, I really don't know what this is.
It says right on there.
Oh,
This
I
is
didn't
the
even read it. That's
Slim
why.
Pro stand. This is a phone stand that fits in your wallet.
This is neato. This is so great. It's so compact. This is so great. If you want to layer on these gifts, look, little card fits in the wallet with the rest of your cards and everything.
This is the ultimate dad gift.
There's no way I'm giving this to my dad.
Dads will love this.
Now, I kind of take back what I said. I would have never thought to get my dad like something like this, like a charging port.
Because I feel like in every house there's always like the one spot where it ends up being like the charging, plug stuff in spot. And like there's a traditional power strip, of course, but this keeps everything separated. I think it looks kind of nice, and it's got the USB ports right on there.
And that's the thing about Father's Day is sometimes think simple. I think sometimes I try to get too complicated for like what to get my dad.
That's what I like as a dad. I like the simple stuff that I'm like, I would have never thought to get this, but it's so helpful each and every day. Because it doesn't have like one use, it has a bunch of uses. You do the honors. This one needs to be pulled to open.
Oh yes, I know what this one is. Well, because I read it this time.
This is a food scale. Before you freak Dad out and he thinks you're calling him fat.
And this one comes with stickers. Dad will love the stickers you can apply to. Or is it temporary? No, it's temporary tattoos. It comes with temporary tattoos.
This is an awesome food scale, and if you haven't used a food scale before, I definitely recommend it. You can weigh out a bunch of stuff if you're doing any kind of like nutrition tracking. You can kind of know and count your macros that way. I know this about dads. Whether they need to like watch what they're eating or not, they're still gonna be weighing all sorts of stuff on here.
Yeah, I mean,
How much does my wallet weigh?
I know some dads, like with pools, do their own pool maintenance, and you have to measure out the chemicals and stuff. I'm sure there's like 1,000,001 applications for a food scale around the house if you don't already have one. So, perfect gift. And I might put on these temporary tattoos that, funny enough, came with this.
You know Big Brother. Now you can have Big Father. Big Daddy.
Big Daddy. Big Daddy with his eye in the sky.
Get your dad, not a spy camera, a security camera.
So for Christmas, I got my dad a whole video security system, and that sucker was expensive. But I think this is a good way to have like, oh, I can't even open this. I think this is a good way to get a gift for dad that's inexpensive, that gives him some of that like security camera functionality, with, you know, without spending a ton of money.
Yeah, this is one camera. It was under 50 bucks, and it works all on its own. So there's an app, and you can kind of pair it up in the cloud. The nice thing I like about this is that you can put it anywhere. So if you want to, you know, monitor one room one day and monitor another room another day, there's no kind of heavy-duty install. You can literally put it wherever you want.
A super long cord to plug it in. Oh, but yeah, you don't need to get your dad like the big, expensive security system. Something like this is practical and it's fun. I think my dad would just enjoy like setting this up, putting it somewhere, and then moving it around. And
you know dad's gonna be like checking on it every day, like, oh, let me just look at my camera, see if there's been anything going on, and like nothing's happening. But 10 awesome gifts to get dad for Father's Day, all under $50, except for
well, I'm backing the stent.
except for the heating cooler. That was $55, but everything under $50. Awesome gifts for dad. Get him one, get him two, get them all.
I was a little like, had some anxiety about Father's Day this year because I just didn't know what to get my dad. And this kind of inspired me to think like, if it has just a little bit of practicality to it, you know, even better.
Yeah. Which one would you like for Father's Day? If you're getting a gift on Father's Day, which
I
one
was
would
getting
you want?
a gift for Father's Day, I think I like the food scale or the flashlight. Food scale's a little out of the box. It's not something you would think of, but I think once you explain to dad like how to weigh food, how to do stuff with it, you know, all the applications for it, then it kind of like opens you up to a new world. You're like, oh, all the things, all the possibilities. And then I really like that flashlight. I think it's just super versatile. It has a bunch of cool features, and I think it's really handy.
Yeah, I think I'd be happy with pretty much any of these gifts. If I had to pick my favorite, it'd probably be the drink cooler heater. I think that's really cool. And the hammock. I think I like the hammock because I don't have one, and I just like that idea of just relaxing, especially on Father's Day. It just feels like a nice, relaxing gift. I also really like the security camera. I think that's a cool, fun thing, just to keep an eye on things, make sure you feel like you're keeping your house safe and protected.
Yeah. I think my surprise one is the outlet, because I would have never thought to get that for my dad. But then when you think about it, I'm like, oh gosh, he gets all these other electronics, and you know, it's one of those like kind of surprise, like, oh, thanks, but you know your dad will use it.
All great gifts, all under $50, easily available on Amazon. You can buy these ones or buy one similar. Hopefully it inspires some thoughts and gift ideas for you, for your dad. Or maybe it's just something you want to pick up for yourself. All of these are great, functional, practical gifts that you could get for really anyone.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you, Christopher.
Yeah, no, thanks. This was a lot of fun.
All right, picking my favorite. I'm gonna go relax in this hammock.
Oh, you picked the hammock? Dang it.